Nathan, a carefree teenager, comes across his own childhood picture while searching one day on a missing persons website.
Why would my picture end up on a missing persons website?
Setting out to uncover his real identity, Nathan quickly learns his parents are far from who they say they are.
Who are these people?
They can't be trusted.
As he tries to uncover the truth about his mysterious past, Nathan must run for his life while the FBI races to protect him in Abduction.
All right, next up is Abduction. James, Liz, you guys have both just seen it. Liz, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, this film is mediocre at best, but I do have to say I did enjoy the first act. There was a really great slow pace that allowed for a lot of setup and a lot of planting of the payoffs for the rest of the film.
I have two questions for you, Liz. One, does it involve sparkly vampires?
Well, no, I don't think so.
No. Two, does it have shape-shifting werewolves?
You know, I can't be sure, but I don't think so either.
I don't think anyone's really going to care about this movie. And the reason why I say this is because Abduction is essentially a vehicle to transition Taylor Lautner from teen wolf into legitimate superstar. And I just don't see it happening with this film.
It was a comeback vehicle for John Singleton. He hasn't made a movie for 5 years. It's meant to be an easy stepping stone for him.
Well, and as a comeback vehicle, you can see the calculus going on for the movie. Take Taylor Lautner, surround him with a named director, even if he hasn't made movies for a while, and also surround him by some very, very talented actors. Yeah. So we have Maria Bello, who plays one of the parents. We have Sigourney Weaver, who plays the therapist. We have the dude who played Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter.
Jason Isaacs.
There you go. Give him this safe space to move from this teen idol into some other realm. All this money spent, and they spend $1.50 on the script.
There are points of exposition doled out through the mouth of Alfred Molina that are laughable. He has 2 scenes in which he fully explains the relationship between Taylor Lautner and his real father.
In like 2 sentences.
In 2 sentences, and it's bad expositional writing.
I think that continues for the entire film. I mean, not only does this film feel like it was written for high school students, because it's very PG-13, it feels like it was written by high school students. The first time we see Taylor Lautner, what's he doing? He's like strapped to the front of a car, holding onto windshield wipers as they careen down a highway.
He's liberated.
And then they're at a party, and they're drinking shots in a way that I've never seen anyone do.
Because he's letting go.
Yeah, and then the next morning, right, he wakes up shirtless on the front lawn of someone else's fancy house.
Because things are not quite right in his
life.
You
wouldn't know, but the thing is, here's like the number of ways, number of times this movie contrives to have Taylor Lautner either wet or sweaty or taking his shirt off. Kind of beggars comprehension. You don't have much time to get, half nude when you have Russian agents and the CIA on your tail.
So it sounds like Taylor Lautner isn't doing it for either one of you, but we've also got a big cast surrounding Taylor Lautner. We've got Maria Bello, Jason Isaacs, Alfred Molina, Sigourney Weaver. These people are great actors.
People who I like very much, yeah.
Do they bring anything to, give a jolt to this film?
I do think that Maria Bello and Jason Isaacs in the 5 minutes they were in the film were great. I really think they earned whatever stupendous salary they were given to be in this film. But then Sigourney Weaver, she's just not there.
Now in less than 20 seconds, we're gonna hit a soft curve before the bridge. I'm gonna slow down just enough for you to jump out.
Jump?
It's 30 feet down to the river.
Dr. Bennett, this is insane.
So I don't think we can get through reviewing this movie without talking about USC alumnus John Singleton.
Well, the only example I can really give in terms of positive contribution of John Singleton would be his use of coverage. I do think that he had coverage with intention.
It feels like you're damning a big name with very faint praise.
Okay, well that's because I'm trying to give him a little bit of credit.
So it sounds like it's time to abduct our tickets and take it to a vote.
Okay. Don't pay any money to see this movie, but catch it on a rainy day on television. So I say, stream it.
This movie is so bad, you don't even get my good words. Skip it.
All right, well, it looks like that's a half ticket, and that's a stream it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink. Well, cheers.